Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. You have no idea how close we came to not being able to do the show. My bottle of Mountain Dew collapsed as I was pouring it, and it shot a load right on to the keyboard, worthy of, say, a Peter North, or, I don't know, name another famous male porn star.
Peter Jackson.
Wait, wow, really? Like, before Lord of the Rings, he was, like, sucking dick. Huh?
Oh, no, not that Peter Jackson.
Oh.
I mean the director from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows about that. Oh, my God. And so now my computer is highly caffeinated. If it's running a bit fast, I apologize. It's probably, like, I've been doing a lot of AI art on here, so it's probably only a matter of time before the Mountain Dew makes it become self-aware. With me today, Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
Well, speaking of shit going wrong, my headphones broke right as I was getting ready.
God damn, man. It's that It's that day. It's today, man. It's absolutely today. Yeah. Man. Oh, how about you, Kyle? My mouth from the south.
Yeah, earlier I stepped on a tripod and broke it that I've never used before.
Nice, man. Okay, Thomas, what did you break?
What happened?
Ladies'
Nothing
hearts.
yet, but it's entirely
illegal to
possible. The day is still young. Things could definitely still break.
Man,
Well, we know what he broke. Have you broken anything else?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
I was fucking running a... Like, there's like a good tablespoon of Mountain Dew coursing through my computer now. I'm worried. I'm honestly concerned. I'm sitting here laughing, but I'm like, ha, 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 ha.
It's either going to short out, or it's gonna TCRI mutagen your laptop into a Ninja Turtle.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, I hope, like I said, I ran a vacuum cleaner over the keyboard. So...
Yeah, good enough.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Now your vacuum's hyper caffeinated.
Dude,
Now
just
it wants
everybody.
blood.
Me, the vacuum, the computer, the cats. Who doesn't feed their cats Mountain Dew? I mean, diet Mountain Dew. We don't want them getting fat.
True.
No.
This is the origin of the bots.
Oh, my God. Over in the chat, holy shit, it's busy already. Dewan Perez says, did everyone remember to take their weekly cooter shot? I'll tell you this much, Dewan. Not only did I remember to take my cootie shot, it's the guy developing the film at Walmart's going to have one hell of a night. Crossbones Koopa says, I think I made a badass antagonist, the White Witch, for my fan fiction. I sent you and Xavier a draft with a photo of her. Thank you very much. Dwayne Marsh said, good morning, Cybertronians. What did I miss? Destruction. Dewana says, Wolf's son is here and he's holding Glyph. Technical Jim, I just got Earthspark Prow ignoring the wrong mold controversy. It's all right and not pure white like the stock photo. Dwayne Marsh says, just need a Baja Blast. Yeah, that's going to... Baja Blast turns it into a surfer dude. I just got regular diet Mountain Dew, so hillbilly, really. That's the hillbilly.
He's the NASCAR bot boss.
Oh, my God. My God. And, as always, Good Morning Cybertron is brought to you by the one, the only Toy Toy.run. Now, what is Toy.run, you may ask? Toy.run's just everything that makes your life go good. Toy.run's fantastic. Toy.run is Twitter, but for toys. Not X.com. I don't know what porno site that bullshit is, but Twitter. Twitter, but for toys.
It's full of Aryan stuff, and it's weird.
It's fantastic. Ugly Wretch throws up his reviews. Good friend of the show, Ugly Wretch. KR Brickbot, who has been in the chat several times, throwing up his reviews and just wonderful stuff that he throws up there. Sir Toys, Paul himself, throwing up stuff. Head on over to Toy.run. We just don't talk about toys over here. We try to get each other toys as well. It is fantastic. It is great. By God Almighty. Dewanis, why won't Toy.run let you join? We're going to figure that out. Talk to Paul. He'll let you join. He'll let you join, I'm sure. And moving on to the news. We've got images of Masterpiece Shattered Glass Jetfire. Shattered Glass enters the MP line. Thoughts, gentlemen?
Well, I mean, it's definitely more interesting than your standard fare.
Well, I mean, I already have the Shattered Glass from Hasbro Pulse version of this guy, who's honestly looking better than this.
Yeah.
Anybody buy MPs anymore?
Well, I mean, certain ones, like, I mean, I'm interested in that Rhinox just because I want everything from Beast Wars.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like MPs are necessary.
No, there's
not necessarily.
There's a real there's a real lack of accessories. If you're gonna masterpiece this up, Image 9 has 2 faceplates, a switchable badge, some blast effects, and a gun. And this is supposed to be masterpiece. This is really lackluster to me.
Bare bones.
Really lackluster. Yeah, oh god, I'm not feeling this. I like the Hasbro Pulse release version of Jetfire. I already got. This even looks like a bad computer generated model of it. This looks like an AI approximation of gymnastic art versions. You know, how computers can't fathom what gymnastics is. This looks like that.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that on the pre-show. So if you're a member of the Patreon, you'll get to see that pre-show talk of AI gymnastics. It's very Cronenberg.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Although highly jerkable.
I'm with you, Xavier. This feels very underwhelming in light of the MP. You get 2 faceplates and 2 missiles and the gun. But, I mean, you got all those blast effects with the Commander class. You got the helmet with the Commander class. The armor with the Commander class. And then just that really...
The guns are better.
Yeah, and that little clever thing where whenever you close the hands, the 5mm port came out of the hands. That's fucking genius.
It is, and they used it again on Victory Saber, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Plus, I think the fucking Universe version still rocked it harder than this MP did.
I liked that.
The Universe version had all the guns.
It had some pretty cool features. It really did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the helmet, which was 2007 BotCon Games of Deception when they did the repaint version of it, and they retained all the features and everything. And I remember everyone went fucking crazy for that 07 Games of Deception because it finally had a different colored helmet for the Jetfire mold, and everyone's just like, I gotta have the fucking helmet. And I was like, everyone's gotta have the fucking helmet? And the internet said back, we gotta have the fucking helmet. And it was $100 just for the helmet.
Oh, damn.
Really, if you stop and think about it, whenever you're talking about mainline, I'm not talking about Cyberverse or anything like that. Have we had a bad Jetfire since fucking Classics? Because the Classics Jetfire is fucking great. And then
Yeah, I was just thinking about
yeah,
that one.
the Thrilling 30s one that is
yeah.
just Harmony Gold lawsuit. Fuck you. That's gorgeous with the armor. And then, you know,
Did that happen after or before Harmony Gold was forbidden from pursuing that anymore?
the year and
That's
a half
the one
after.
that made them forbidden.
Yeah. Well, no,
Oh,
the
so
one
that was Hasbro's victory dance.
Yeah, that was Hasbro's victory dance. The one that actually shut them down was the GI Joe. They weren't. It wasn't even a Transformer. They just made the GI Joe look like Skyfire.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the only time I heard any blowback about something related to Jetfire was the chrome on his guns being flaky, and that was it. Like, they made a pair of his guns like bright red chrome, and people were complaining that the chrome flaked too easily. And I think that was the only thing anyone ever said negative about a Jetfire mold. Was the accessories, not the toy itself.
You're not going to make anybody happy. I remember whenever that came out, everybody was bitching about, oh, Takara chromes their stuff. Their stuff looks so much better. Then I'll buy Takara over U.S. Hasbro releases any day. And that for me is whatever, right? And then Hasbro does this thing of like, you know, they released this chromed out version of Jetfire. And I think the Takara release didn't have the chrome. And everybody's like, look at Takara not chroming their stuff. It's genius, is what it's like. You elitist sons of bitches. You just want to have something to bitch about and tell us how bad everything is in America. Guess what? Everything's pretty bad in America.
Shit flaked off.
Yeah, everything's bad in America, but everything's bad on Earth.
Yeah, but that kind of thing just tells you that sort of person, they don't really care about what they're actually getting. That's just some sort of weird misplaced brand loyalty.
They're fucking bitches. Just every
I mean,
promise doesn't.
Yeah.
My thoughts on that are: what can you afford?
Yeah. So anyway, getting
and
back.
what can you what actually do you want?
I want to suffer.
Well, I mean, getting back to the real root of all the evil, the only bad Jetfire, aka the shattered glass Jetfire. Undercooked, doesn't look like it's worth the time, and it's going to be what, 250?
And it's probably even more.
Hang on.
Hmm?
I take exception to Undercooked. It looks like Jetfire. I'll bet it doesn't break as bad as Hound does out of the box. This is just a cash grab. This is just for hey, we have the mold. Let's put it out again in these colors, and people will buy it.
I think it's going to be more expensive than that, just because the MP Jetfire mold is enormous.
It's going to be about $250.
Is there a pre-order for this bitch? Yeah, it says $246.57.
Okay, I'm
Ooh,
I'm
on the
thinking
money.
in Canadian
Plus
money.
tax.
In Canadian money, so it's going to be
5
you're not
waffles,
wrong
a
about that either.
stack
It's-
of 3 gallons of maple syrup, and a duck.
One flannel
It's going to be
shirt,
Canadian money, so multiply 250 times a billion.
a couple,
yeah.
divide by a toonie.
What's 39,600 yen multiplied by a maple tree?
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Why, it's 47.51. Why?
The answer is simply yes.
Here in America, the math's a little bit more complicated. Take that fucking yen, what we call traitorous Jap money, bastards, and you drop a fucking nuclear bomb on it. Then you scrape the ashes up, you multiply it by an American evil, and divide it by a gun. Woo!
And then when
Throw
you do
in
that,
some
you hear the sound
Alcatraz
of
alcohol, and you got yourself import duties.
and when you finish the calculation, there's an eagle shriek.
Yeah. It's not actually an eagle. Eagles sound more like pigeons.
I know.
Well, I
Isn't
mean,
that
you
like a
jazz
hawk
up
or
that
some
eagle
shit?
shriek with some gunfire, and you
It's a
got yourself
broad-tailed hawk.
America.
It's a broad-tailed hawk. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why you mask it with gunfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a bald eagle nest here in Johnstown. It's if you go up over Monaco and look into like the trees right across from the hospital, there's a fucking bald eagle nest. Ariana and I, we were driving one day, and I look over to the right, and flying out over the filthy heroin needle-ridden river of the Little Conemaugh River, a majestic eagle. I was so stunned I forgot what the word eagle was. And I just pointed at it and went, bird! And Ariana looked over. And I mean, for a second, everything was right with Johnstown. For just 1 second.
yeah.
For 1 second, everything was fine. And I mean, this thing flying looked like it was straight off a goddamn stamp. It was incredible. And it was just like, hi, welcome to democracy and capitalism and winning multiple wars and beating down the blacks. It was fantastic.
Freedom burb. It's freedom.
You want to
burb.
vote, woman? Get fucked.
Yeah.
Freedom burb.
It was
You know, my
Scott, I know you.
incredible.
I know you were impressed and all, but was there also a trail blazed behind that eagle that looked like a rainbow but colored like the American flag? Please tell me so. Old Glory, Stars and Stripes, all of it.
And
You know, when
underneath
my,
of it, the bodies of all the Indians we murdered for this land.
when my brother went fishing.
Trail
one
of
time,
Tears, baby.
Yeah.
When my brother went fishing one time, he was out on this big lake with his fishing rod, and he had like hooked a fish, and he was pulling it in, and this really big eagle saw it, and it swooped down and grabbed the fish while it was still attached to the line. And my brother was like, "That's mine, give it back," and he just pulled it out.
Damn it. God damn it. If an eagle tries to take your fish, it's one of two creatures that if it takes your fish, 2.5. If it tries to take your fish, you let it take your fish. It's the eagle, Bigfoot, and Hoover the talking seal. You let them take your fish.
Yeah. You know what your brother should have done, though, Thomas, is see that eagle coming. He should have raised his arm out and allowed it to perch on his arm. That way, he makes friends with it and he shares the fish.
Speaking of that, nothing can actually prepare you for, like, if you ever get like really close to them and they extend their claws out, it's really
It hurts a whole fucking lot.
Oh, you seen?
It's really impressive how
You
big
seen
they
that
are.
fucking hilarious?
Yeah.
You seen how fucking hilarious it is when Trump tried to one up Bernie Sanders by perching an eagle in his office, and the eagle's like, "Fuck off."
Yes.
And
Oh,
Trump's
no, he
like,
was,
"Jesus
that,
fucking
oh,
Christ!"
Oh, it was mad. Like, that bird was like, no.
Looking at Trump's head going, that's nesting material. It's...
Oh, it was mad. Yeah.
Oh. And then
You look like you
Ber-
bleed easily, boy.
Bernie Sanders, just the fucking birds just sit on his podium. Hi, how you doing?
Yes, I know that there's this. Oh, what was it? A
So I
swallow,
hear you're a
a sparrow,
socialist.
or something?
Yeah, I think it was a little finch or something like that.
Yeah, and it just lands on the podium. Yes, hello. I would like to democracy, please.
You know what? That's the thing. We should have taken that as a sign. We should have taken that as a fucking sign. The eagle attacked Trump. The fucking eagle then attacked Hillary in some ad she was doing. And then fucking Bernie Sanders is just standing there doing a speech and like a goddamn Disney princess. And the fucking birds just come. Hi, how you doing? We think you're adorable. How can we, the birds of America, vote for you, Mr. Sanders?
I thought it was great. I saw
Well,
that
see, the
video.
problem is he didn't get the bird vote. He never got the bird vote because he can't whistle a tune.
God damn it. God damn it.
Yes, I would like to have a democracy, please.
I'm sorry, that was God trying to tell us something, and we didn't listen. We did not listen.
What if it was the lotto numbers?
That was pretty
What if the
cool,
bird
though.
just wanted to tell Bernie the lotto numbers?
Man.
Hello, Mr. Sanders. Your winning lotto numbers are 69, 420, 316.
I don't want to be president anymore. Retires.
Winning lotto numbers are
I want to be a
four,
billionaire.
Oh my God! Going over to the
Bird.
chat. Holson85 goes, hello. Crossbones Koopa says, yo, Holson. DeWans Perez says, toy.run won't let me join. Holson85 says, hey. And Derwana says, need Jetfire simply for the collar. Crossbone says, I'll take a free one. Wolf1701 goes, wee. Gonads and Strife. Holson85 says, speaking of Jetfires with flaky chrome, remember the Beast Machines Jetfire? Holy fuck. I believe that was Jetstorm. Jetstorm was the one with the super flaky ass chrome. Maybe he was Jetfire in Sweden. Maybe he was Jetfire in Sweden. I don't know.
They made
Flaky ass motherfucker.
I don't remember. Is it possible they took that mold and made a Jetfire from it?
No, the only thing that they made that mold, they did a Botcon Cyclonus from that mold.
I remember that. That was snazzy looking. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have that one.
Yeah.
Crossbones Koopa said, MP is a little too rich
got
for
that
my
son of a
blood.
bitch.
But if he was thrown away mint in box, I would dumpster dive for the MP SG Jetfire. And can't we get a reissue of that Jetfire with the chrome guns and fastback? I imagine we might, actually. I've been seeing a lot of that. Giga Twin says, everybody has been dancing the happy dance ever since Harmony Gold got slapped down. Just ask the Battletech people how happy they are. They can finally have their Marauder and Warhammer Max again.
Oh, God, yeah.
I am part of the Battletech, the little Battletech community over there. I fucking love. There's a anime that I really love called Dougram, Dougram.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
And just I fucking love the Bigfoot from Dougram, the battle mechs, that Robotech model line. In fact, I got a Dougram model over here, the Mavelic, that I never put together, which is like the two-bladed rotor helicopter. Like I'm looking at it right now, and
I think I know the model.
I fucking love Dougram, and you're gonna see a lot of Dougram in BattleTech. I would love to see more articulated models, 3D printable from Dougram and BattleTech, but all the stuff they have is usually pretty standard, just statue-like stuff. Dewanis Perez says, just check the Patreon. I'm so tempted to try to budget $50 a month. Dewanis, don't do that. I'd feel guilty taking $50 a month from you and Wolf.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Do you seriously realize how big of a whore we are? We'll just give our shit away for free.
Yeah,
that's how whorish we are.
Honestly, if somebody would came to me and say, hey, I can't afford, I can't even afford, number one, it's just $1 a month and gets you everything the $50 one would give you. And Dewanis, you've been here so often that if you said, I want you to take a video of you chasing pebbles while shouting my name, I would do it just for you. Quite honestly, you and Wolf have been big supporters of the show, and we really appreciate you guys. So yeah, if you want the pre-shows, $1.
We will.
Go ahead.
We will contract it out to a third party. So it's like you want us to do the pebbles chasing? Absolutely. Behind the scenes, Scott will ask some guy from India chase a dog for me while shouting pebbles.
I ain't gonna contract out to a guy to India. I'll fucking AI that shit. Holson85 says, I heard it's illegal to collect feathers from white bald eagle unless you're an Indian, Native American. Yes, I've heard the same thing myself. Belucius, hey buddy. Belucius says, birds are majestic. I've got a beautiful chicken in the oven and I feel alive. I bet you do, man. Dewanis Perez says, birds aren't real. They're genetically modified rats. Going to take your word for it. You were right about the bees. Giga Twin, friendly reminder that the USA's natural bird was almost going to be the turkey because it's resilient and determined predator, but it lost to the substantially more majestic bald eagle. Yeah, actually, I think Benjamin.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think Benjamin Franklin was the guy really going to the turkey. Crossbones Koopa said, communist birds like Bernie Sanders. Okay, sure. Holson, Jetstorm, my bad. No problem. Technical Jim, I just remembered that I have a listener question about what clear coat do I add to a 3D printed part that was painted with flat white for some reason. Krylon, in my opinion, the best clear coat that you can get is Krylon Matte Clear. Krylon Matte Clear. But if you're going to... Okay.
Wait,
Wait.
I just realized Ben Franklin likes the dark meat.
Mm.
That's a joke about his racist kids.
Okay,
Him
fair.
being a racist,
Oh,
having
my.
kids, and refusing to let the mom go free because he's like, I like the dark meat.
Well, anyway, Technical Jim, if I was going to paint something white, though, I would paint it silver first, then a nice coat of white on top of it, and then maybe very lightly clear coat, because the white paint's a bitch to deal with. But if you put some silver and then a little spray of white on top of it, you usually are able to pull off something pretty nice looking.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's actually very interesting. I hadn't considered using a base coat like that.
Yeah. Crossbones Koopa said they did articulated Dugram models. Yes, they did here in the States. The I think it was the Monogram Robotech models were the Dugram. A lot of them were Dugram. Wolf 1701. I have the same problem with Toy.Run. I thought it was just men of a certain age. DeWas Perez. Okay, so it would be totally okay if me and Wolf just showed up outside your home and took pics like a tourist? No, but it would be okay if you knocked on the door and said hi. You know what? Go ahead, take pics. I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm kidding. Holy hell, man. Thomas, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Thomas actually went, okay, Scott, you've talked enough about your house and where you live. I think I figured out where you are. And he's like, is this your house? Yeah, that's me. So if you're really clever, you can just figure out where the fuck I live. I actually gave the address out on an episode, though. Yes. So, I mean.
I didn't use it. I didn't use it.
Yeah.
I was just putting together things that you told me about the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it. Got it in one. Crossbones Koopa says, have you guys seen Anime Heavy Metal L Game? I have not, but I'll put it on my to-watch list. We have... Oh, Technical Jim. Not white paint, flat paint. I want to keep the parts in their original Toxitron colors. Just need the parts to look good with the rest of my Toxitron shin parts. Yeah, honest to God, I'll tell you what, Technical Jim, let me bring down the screen here just for a second. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right here. Like I'm actually working on, I haven't clear coated it yet, but I'm working on this 3D printed Battle Cat from Masters of the Universe. So I'm painting it up. I'm going to do the mouth and the teeth here next. But yeah, sitting right here. This is the stuff I use. The Rust-Oleum American Accents 2x Ultra Cover Matte Clear. Also, the Krylon Matte Clear works really, really well too. I don't prefer one over the other. Both of these, you shake them up, give them a little sprit, and just take your time. Build it up over time, man. Build it up over time. Don't, and if you're going to do a second coat, wait 6 or 7 hours. Because if you do a second coat in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that stuff will just wrinkle like you wouldn't believe. So that's a Scott Mort's craft hour, I guess. Sharing screen 1, allow. Moving on. We, by God, Overwatch apparently is doing some Transformers stuff. And not for nothing, I kind of fucking love these designs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they are incredibly anime. So Overwatch does that weird, over-the-top aesthetic with a lot of their characters. Same thing that got trouble with over-sexualizing some of their characters. They get an artist in there, they do the designs, and of course it's the men are way too bulky and the women are, slim and sexy. So the design seems to be the same, but that's just because that's the body types that were originally posted for, like, RC. She was the Barbie, so she still looks kind of like a Barbie. When it came to the mechanical designs, it was like, well, it's a natural fit, because if you've seen any of the characters for the Overwatch audiences, it's the same thing. It's like, dude, Junkrat or your DVA, they all have these insane mechanical details in them, and it's like, actually, that jives so well with Transformers. It's not even funny.
You know, it's not.
I
only,
see the influence. It's
it's not only that though. I mean, I love like the stylized faces. Like Bumblebee just has like the Shockwave face, and Megatron or Optimus, instead of having 2 eyes and a nose, just has like the bridge there, like a very Cyberjet look to it. I am digging these. These are so mechanical, right down to the faces. These feel like what an alien robot would probably look like.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
that's
actually,
also
I
the
just
skin
noticed
design because
the Optimus face.
That's
looks
also part of the
off-
skin design because
Go ahead, Xavier.
they have.
Yeah.
Well, that's it because the characters are not new characters. They're actually old Overwatch characters with new skins. So in the gallery there, it says that Optimus Prime Reinhardt, right? So Reinhardt's face in Overwatch looks like that. The character Bastion in Overwatch looks like that. Now he just looks like Bumblebee. So they do sort of a cross mashup. These are the characters that basically exist already in the Overwatch universe that are the most similar to some of these Transformers. So they go, all right, you're Optimus, you're Megatron, you're RC, you're Bumblebee. And they just put the new skin designs on them. So yeah, the faces are actually already built in. These are just the Transformer skins over them now.
You were going to say, Thomas.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the face for this Prime is quite similar to Optimus Maximus.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I mean, Optimus Maximus had separate eyes, but they were inside of a sort of T-slit shaped visor.
And I hate to step on your balls and twist the heel, Stiletto, but
No,
that's
go
just
ahead.
sheer coincidence because all right, I'll do it anyway. But that's what Reinhardt looks like in the game of Overwatch.
I've
feel
never
that?
played
You
Overwatch.
feel that Stiletto digging in deep?
I do. Yes, master. Oh my god. Oh, we're consenting adults. Leave us alone. We're allowed. I've never
Thomas
played.
can't consent. He's Canadian.
No, that's true. Just pour maple syrup on me and call me a bad loony and toony. I've never played Overwatch. I have no desire to play Overwatch, but by God, if they could make some sort of transformable design, like even a Cybertronian mode, I think this would be fantastic. I really do. Really do.
The thing about it is, though, there are alternate modes for some of these characters. Like, if you look at any of the characters that have mechs already, so one of the characters who's super popular is called DVA. She is a female that rides a mech. She literally is like a pretender shell. She already has that mechanic built in. So she has, access to that sort of transformation gimmick already. So the stretch to like doing something for physical toys would be absolutely possible. They have tons of figures and merchandise for Overwatch already, and they include a lot of the accessories these guys have for their toys. So if you could just get Optimus to wield Reinhardt's hammer, but Reinhardt's hammer maybe this time has a blade on the end of it, like Thor's hammer did, how it was like half axe blade and half hammer?
Yeah.
That would look amazing in Optimus's hand, as long as it had that yellow energon glow.
I'll tell you what, I like this female character because it's obviously female without being over-sexualized. There is a trend right now, this week, of people wanting me to fuck robots, and I'm not keen on it. We got images of the Kotobukiya cliff jumper.
Coming soon to Overwatch.
You fucking dweebs.
Weebs, please. Proper terms.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Kyle just realized he's a robosexual.
No. I was about to say, my bad. 150. Fuck that. I'll have Scott 3D print one.
I mean, I want to go search Bushojo on Yeji, But I'll tell you what, the Transformers statues, like if you go over here, like some of the shit, man, Yeji.com, and let's just type in Transformers statue. Boom.
God damn.
I mean, there's...
This is Shunya Yamashita striking yet again.
Let's see here. Let me go...
Have you seen how...
Latest.
Have you seen how thick and delicious Shunya Yamashita draws his bitches?
I have not. Wow, there's... Oh, well, there you go. Oh, this model does not exist.
What's his fucking name?
I don't know.
So the dude who does the concept art for all the Bishojo statues for the Transformers line is a very well-known hentai artist in Japan called Shunya Yamashita. He does cheesecake art and he does hentai art, and he gets ducats.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
And yet I will not be, because I'm
Fuck
not
off.
buying
Don't
this.
judge us.
I'm not buying
didn't
this, but
say
I
that.
know this man's work. His art books are incredible.
Well, it's not just that. There was a TFCon Toronto from Ocular Max. These people really want me to fuck Galvatron. Like they're...
Now
well,
that
are you?
one I kind of want to buy.
I hate to say it. I
Shit.
kind of want to
What's
buy
it-
it too.
What's
You
150
think
Canadian?
if she
20
removes
bucks?
her helmet, she still has her helmet horns? Like, does she get a starfish head under there?
Let's see here. 150
No,
150 maple bucks.
it's 110.
That's 200
I can
and
probably do that.
150 to USD. It's about 150. Wait, no. Hold on here.
No,
$110.12. Shit, man.
Yeah.
That's not
But
Yeah.
what's
bad.
import gonna cost you?
I don't know.
Let's go to Canada.
Ah,
Look, Funby Studios is going to be there. I think we should go. I need to hit on some people because the shit Funby's doing is god damn incredible.
this looks like one of the Brainiac drones that DC Direct puts out.
Mm.
Should we just start trying to go to conventions every year?
Yeah, can we?
We've got barred from conventions.
We got barred from one convention.
Which was?
Yeah, but they all talk.
Yeah, the Sci-Fi in the Valley one. That was weird. That was
I'm not going
really,
to that
really
fucking convention
weird.
anyway.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
very interesting when that happened.
It's not like we're getting a panel. We're just gonna fucking show up.
That's real. Yeah, the whole Sci-Fi in the Valley con thing.
I
was
like
so
it when
strange.
they invite us and then uninvite us in the same breath.
And then attack us.
Oh yeah, you can come. Never speak our name.
It really was that. It really was that.
Yeah, it's cool. You're fine. Are you sure you know who we are? Absolutely. Don't ever fucking say our name.
And then I got this message, don't tell your people not to message me on Facebook. I don't know who the fuck did. It wasn't us. Certainly wasn't me.
Oh, I don't remember anything about it.
I don't think you were part of the show at the time.
No, I was.
Well, they can fuck. Fuck them.
Yeah, pretty much so. Look,
No one's gonna kick us out of TFCon unless we, did something real retarded like start a fight over a T-shirt.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
with
pretty
each
sure
other.
I was. I
It'd be
definitely
a little-
I don't
remember.
think anybody here would start a fight over a T-shirt.
I
Not
definitely
me.
remember the event
Thomas,
that you're talking about, Scott.
Are you the reason she won't talk to us? Did you fucking roll up to her on Facebook and go, "Do you know who the fuck I am?" Was that you?
Like, it was a thing. I told them, look, we are an adult-oriented show. We say some high-speed shit. Are you sure you want us there? Yeah. Okay. Look, I will.
Like you,
And I even told her, I will create a G-rated version of our show. it's, you know, we'll be fine. We'll record live there. No, do not. We listen to your show. We don't want you there. And then it was like a day later. Yeah, tell your people. I can't believe I have to say this, but tell your people not to message me on Facebook. How unprofessional. It's like, I didn't realize anybody did. I don't control these monsters.
Yeah.
That we are,
Is
and
that the
I
way
can safely say we've only gotten worse.
I'm giving you the
Is that
cliff.
the way they worded it?
I am giving you the Cliff Notes version, but essentially, yes, it was there. Now, who messaged her? If anybody actually did message her, if maybe she listened to the next show and was pissed that we were making fun of her, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Quite honestly, I don't want to go to a sci-fi convention where the head guest is the sleepy Klingon from Star Trek II. It was... You call me whenever you have the awake Klingon.
What?
It's a good... I think it's a good time to mention this is when Wholesome... This is around the time Wholesome was in the show, and we could not stop him from referring to himself as the Snow Negro from Sweden.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But seriously,
I don't know,
though,
grab some thicker skinned people. How about that?
It feels to me like there's a lot classier ways to dismiss someone from something like that than the way that they appear to have worded that.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It was pretty funny.
It was...
Yeah, it is.
It hurt me emotionally at the time, but then, yeah, Wolf 1701, there were no... The rigors of having a normal sex life preclude me from remembering which Star Trek is what. I've got an amazing amount of vagina in my life, even though I'm a Transformers fan. If I start to push it with Star Trek, there's just no way any woman's ever touching me again. So Transformers...
Hang on.
Yes?
Fuck, we're stuck on this goddamn convention. They offered you, like, a panel?
Yeah. Yeah, we were going to record a live show.
Okay, well...
And, I mean, here's the thing.
We wouldn't be doing that at DF.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, at the time, it was like a little thing. It's actually gotten kind of big. They have better guests now. I think they had Maurice LaMarche there, and a bunch of, like, the cast of Futurama was there. Hold on, Sci-Fi in the Valley. But honestly, I like, if they would come and go, hey, we're sorry, you know, or hey, we want to give you another, I wouldn't. I'm just done. I wouldn't even want to.
Pennsylvania?
Well, it's Altoona. It's real close to me. Sci-Fi in the Valley. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There were better ways to do that, wasn't there?
I had a fucking flashback there for a second. Hold on. Let me refresh this page and see if you see what I saw. I was like, oh, I don't want to go to this convention. Blah, 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 blah. Look at all this. I guess they got some good... Oh, shit! And let's see here. Let's see. No.
Good times.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see here. Mark Shepard from Doom Patrol. Emily Swallow, the armor from the last of Boba Fett of Supernatural Vania. Ruth Connell. DJ Quails, Vanessa Shaw, Omri Katz from Hocus Pocus, Jason Marsden, Bill Farmer, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, Bradley Pierce, Davey Mitchell, Stephen Ogg, fucking dude, and Samurai Jill cosplayer. So yeah, it's become a bigger thing. But I don't want to be part of it. I really don't want to be part of any convention. If TF Con would message me and go, hey, you want to be part of it? Like, I'd let a lot of it up to you guys, but personally, no, I don't. DairyCon, I might.
I mean, it's just that I don't speak Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
DairyCon has the right energy, though.
Yeah. I think Dairy Con would kind of get us.
Dairy Con sold bags of dusted Starscream and floppy disks of Optimus. Yeah, they got the right fucking energy.
Yeah, and like I think it was a repaint of Gears or Swerve called Uncle Whiskey Breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's pretty funny. That's good.
Let's see here.
What the fuck is this?
Celebrity guests. Who are our celebrity guests? A lot of people that we saw before. Featured Samurai Jill. That's a lady with an OnlyFans. But anyway.
What the fuck?
Do you think
Permanently closed.
Do you think if like
You
I'm
look
looking
like
at
you
this
show your tits.
I've got like a whole bunch of lady robots. Do you think I could run a successful OnlyFans of just like Transformers and sexy poses? And how much trouble do you think I get in with Hasbro?
Oh my god, that's what we were talking about. None. They're all third
Possibly.
party.
Just collecting C&Ds from my perverts. Oh my god. And then I would put up Adamus.
That's cease and desist.
My god, Project T, this is kind of interesting. Go ahead and talk about this while I dry my sour grape tears.
What the fuck is it?
Nice. It's Rodimus.
I think this is official, isn't it?
It's heavy metal.
Yeah,
Is
this
it?
is official. Takara
Oh, I mean, it
Tomy.
does have the emblem, yeah.
Yeah, Takara Tomy have uploaded new pre-orders via Amazon Japan. Project T Spark Adamus Machina AMT01 Rodimus. So it's $192. So this, but yeah, this is
Why
like third-party shit that's actually official.
I think I've already seen this be third party too. This is weird, man.
Yeah.
Isn't this a Power Ranger?
Maybe. I mean, they're doing weird stuff now. Oh, look at his saw blade on his butt. I don't know. I kind of.
He had
like,
that one time.
Seeing this as a third party, I'd be like, so what? But I don't know. There's just something about it being official that kind of makes me go, oh, okay, shit. This is what official's doing now.
I mean, I am impressed. This is a way far out there design. This is like, I don't know what.
I mean, I wouldn't pay $200
like
for it.
Extreme anime.
Yeah.
No, but it's like extreme anime Rodimus. What universe does this fit in? Trans tech would be the closest thing, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. Shit, Kyle, don't you think that's right? That's fucking trans tech vibes.
I don't know shit about trans tech.
Dude, you should check out trans tech.
This thing is transformable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
You see the pictures, right? It goes from fucking Batman Tumblr from Batman Begins to over the top anime Rodimus in his final ascension.
Imagine
This
if,
looks extremely-
if Batman was flamboyantly gay. This is the Tumblr.
This is extremely
dude.
MMC looking.
I'm coming for you, Bane.
I bet somewhere in the MMC catalog this exists. Also, Image 9 shows the guns just mounted on the car. Holy crap.
There we go. Shit. Somebody's upset.
Yep. Someone's driving on the freeway in Los Angeles too much.
Damn. So, I mean, this was...
How do you...
I normally
see
wouldn't talk
out of
about
the
this, but
windshield?
this is just surprising that this is coming out of Takara.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, the Lunar Rover Optimus was nice, but at the same time, it was like, it's not far-fetched. I mean, it's the Optimus if he were, like, you know, going to the moon or something like this. But this is Rodimus, who's, like, the second-generation Autobot leader who apparently took way too many cyberoids and decided, I'm just gonna fucking get some body work done and go cruise around hitting on bitches. This is like midlife crisis Rodimus.
Yeah. This is some good shit.
This is like, stop calling me Judd. This is like, stop calling me Judd.
My
not my
name,
name.
my name isn't Hot Rod anymore. It's Hot Radness. Somebody the other day.
Angsty Rodimus.
Do you know what Slim Jim's real name is? It's Slames James. Slames James. Oh, fuck me. I heard that in the gas station.
Oh.
8 a.m. in the morning. I'm getting a fucking egg and cheese muffin and a bag of zingers. Like the fucking like those three. It's like a Twinkie with raspberry and coconut zingers. And it's just like, yeah, this is my breakfast with the Diet Mountain Dew. And some guy looked at the pretty girl behind the guy. Slim Jim, huh? Do you know what his real name is? Slames James. She just looked at him and went, gave him a shitty look, and I went, that bitch is not good enough for you, sir. I'll go out back and suck your dick now.
When I heard bag of zingers, I was like, what? Did he just get like somebody throw a bunch of comebacks at him or something?
No, man. I'll tell you what, this guy deserves all the pussy.
That's the cupcake.
This guy deserves all the pussy. How dare you? How dare you look down on my good friend who came up with Slames James and look at him with disdain? Disdain. What would your life be like if you married the man who came up with Slames? Just nothing but laughing constantly, 24/7. What a fucking horrible life, you bitch. I hope you die dead. Anyway,
Anyway,
I don't even know what that meant. I blacked
can I
out
get
a little bit.
$100 on pump number 2?
It's dying any other way.
Yes, it's like being killed to death until you die from it.
Yeah, Murder by Death. Great movie, by the way. Going over to
Murder, death, kill.
Going over to the chat, Crossbones Koopa asked the eternal questions. Guys, help me. Why does Legacy Toxitron look so damn good? I love the figure. Holson85 says, Reinhardt's original design reminded me a lot of TLK Grimlock. Dewan says, I'm having to filter myself out right now because of Wolf. Highly recommend staying away from fucking robots. Had a guy earlier this week with an electric banana cleaner stuck on him. I can't wait to hear that story. Holson85, I wonder why they didn't choose fembots to make Bishuju statues of. Imagine Black Arachnid, Botanica, or Quintessa. Stop it, Holson. Get help. Wolf 1701, there weren't any Klingons in Star Trek 2. And he also said, I think that show was a scam. Sadly, no, it wasn't. I kind of hoped it was, but it's a big old whatever. It's a big old whatever in my book. I don't think, even if things would have went perfectly, I don't think in the long run I would have had fun. Because I am riddled with attention deficit disorder and social anxiety. And honestly, I just kind of hate people. Xavier's okay. So's Thomas. I'm trying to figure out Kyle. I think Kyle's okay.
I mean, Kyle's really willing to show you his tits, so you got to give him that.
Holson said, oh, so it was my fault we got kicked out of the convention. I can't change who I am. You're beautiful just as God made you, Holson. Dewanis Perez says, oh, kids left, so now I can say fuck, dick, slut, whore, cocaine, asshole. Wolf says, this thing's like $200. Dewan says, so yeah, as I mentioned earlier at work, they had a guy come in with an electric fleshlight stuck on his dick like full-on suction around. It wouldn't come off, and I kept hearing his moans through the whole department. It was super awkward, especially with the weird coming noises. Was so happy when he left. Hated having to clean up that room, though. Jesus, Dewanis, don't you work at a Dollar General? Wolf 1701, I love third party. They usually do better shit than fucking Hasbro. Dwayne Marsh says, I see this as IDW Rodimus. I thought it was the third party one. Wolf 1701, guys, it's just IDW Rodimus. Third company party already did this, and I'll bet you it's better. Crossbone says, it's Hot Rodimus. Right on, right on. I want to talk about this for a second. Shape, we talked a little bit about this last week. And probably I'm going to be the one that does most of the talking on this, but gentlemen, feel free to jump in here with any comments you have. Shapeways ceased its operations and fucking filed for bankruptcy. And it sucks. It sucks for all the people who were making money off Shapeways It sucks for people who is buying stuff off Shapeways. Shapeways still owes people money, myself included.
Oh,
Yeah, Shapeways owes me money that I never got. So it sucks. It sucks. However, I will say that this was a long time coming. I was sitting in my office about 4 years ago, and I wanted to get a bunch of stuff that was on Shapeways, right? Wanted to get a couple of guns. It was only about 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 items. 10 at the most, right? 10 weapons. I added everything to my cart. I go and I look, because I'm making good money at this point. I look at it, and holy shit, it's $230.
Yeah,
And then,
I remember that problem.
Yeah.
They inflated their prices.
Yes, they did. So it was a thing where, like, I just went, I'm not spending $230 on this. I want this stuff. It's nice, but I don't want it so much that it's going to cripple my finances. So begrudgingly, I wanted to be a child and just spend $230 on bullshit, but begrudgingly, I shut it all down.
yep.
Let me cough. Excuse me. Allergies are kicking my black ass.
Now scratch your nuts.
I've been doing it. That's why I don't have the screen up.
No, with your foot.
Then, okay. I fucking went over to TFW, and some guy had made 3D, like the 3D printed Fortress Maximus guns. Remember, Fortress Maximus came with no guns, like none for him to hold.
Yeah, that was weak.
Yeah.
That was suck.
And I looked at these.
I mean, like you could take those cannons off of his legs and they had handles, but
Right.
that's not what he's supposed to hold.
Thank you.
And
So I looked at this. This guy designed them, and they were fucking beautiful. And I thought
Good.
to myself, man, I would love to have these. And at the time, DNA was doing stuff. The DNA kits, they still do stuff, right? And like their stuff, it was like $80 for the gun. It was just like, why is everything so fucking expensive? And I looked, and this dude's going, I'm giving the files away for free. And I'm like, fucking what? Yeah, free. Just print them off yourself. So I download the files. And I'm thinking to myself, shit, man, this is great. If I can find a way to get these printed, it's free. And I went over to at the time I only knew of Thingiverse, and like, there's a ton of stuff over here. Not just Transformers, but there's a ton of shit. How much are these 3D printers? And I went to Amazon, and it was like $180. What the fuck am I doing?
Woo!
What the
Yeah,
fuck am I
exactly.
doing, right? Why am I buying all this upgrade shit? Why am I shopping at Shapeways whenever there's a printer that's $180? I buy the printer.
because you love to support your local economies.
Look, I love keeping money in my pocket. Ask my wife. I'm like, I know you see me with a lot of Transformers. I'm fucking tight with $1. I'm tight with $1. So, I get this printer. I get a roll of blue filament, and I print out the stuff, and the stuff comes out beautifully. And I was scared. Whenever I got the Ender 3, I'll tell you what, I was scared. Because it was just like, I opened it up, and it was just like a pack of metal rods and screws. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do with this, right? But I took my time, and it took me an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I got that thing together. And it was just like, I felt so good about it. And then the next time I bought another printer, it took me half an hour to put it together. And the next time I got a printer, well, that doesn't count because it was an Ender 5. And it was all put together. But I had to repair it. And just from tinkering with my printer and repairing, because It's not a machine you should buy if you're afraid to tear stuff down, right? If you're
Yeah.
not afraid to tear stuff down, go for it, man. Figure it out.
This 3D printing is not necessarily a user-friendly experience.
No.
It's for people who like to tinker.
Yeah. But the thing is, for $180, I was able to get this 3D printer, and more people were getting 3D printers, and then more and more people started going, oh, here's Tinkercad, here's Blender, here's shit. Not only was I buying stuff, buying files, getting free files, I was making my own shit. And I remember the thing that made me really, I fucked around with Tinkercad a little bit. But then this guy I didn't like created a design for Starriers. And I went, motherfucker, I don't like you. And I'm not going to give you the $5 and the satisfaction. But you've made a good, I'm just going to steal your fucking design. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll fucking do it. And it took me, like, it was a simple ass fucking design. I could whip it out now in 15 minutes. It took me 5 days. There was a learning curve, but I got it.
Tinkercad, right?
Tinkercad.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit that I'm doing in Tinkercad now is fucking astounding.
It seems to be very versatile.
Scott, can you design me this Adamus, Rodimus?
Give me enough time, I probably could. Some guy fucking designed the ATST in Tinkercad. And it looked good, right, from Star Wars. My point is, why would anybody pay like $25, $30 for a gun one time whenever you have that kind of power with 3D printers that you can buy now? Right? Mm-hmm. And it's not just a Transformers thing. I've 3D printed shit for my home. There's stuff out there that's absolutely incredible. Free stuff. It's toys. It's tools. It's upgrades for your printer. Yeah. There's a joke that, like, the first thing anybody who buys a 3D printer does, for 3 weeks, you're going to be printing parts for your 3D printer.
That's what I did. Yeah. The first thing that I made for the first thing that I made with the printer that I first got is a rack for the spool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done the same thing. So it sucks. Yeah. And I'm so sorry that Shapeways is going under. But I'm not surprised. Even a little bit. Now, I am going to say this. And I don't know how many Shapeways folks are out there that don't have a Cults 3D page. I implore you, take your files that were on Shapeways and move them over to Cults. I've made $70 and I haven't even tried. Thomas, you've made what, 700?
Overall across, I don't know. I haven't checked lately.
Yeah, I think Nova Forge, Thomas has shopped, and if you like Quintessence, like, you're gonna fucking love the Nova Forge, man. And I mean Steam Shield. I think Steam Shield has made something like fucking $8,000.
Woo!
Yeah, there is a point to this.
Jesus,
there is a point to this, and we'll get to it here in just a second. One of let me look up TFW Steam Shield. TFW Steam Shield. Let's see here. All the 3D models of TFW Steam Shield, who does some amazing stuff. $5,710 is what he's made. Right?
And how much time?
It doesn't say when he started. But he has 207 designs, right? And it's kind of neat. To the other creators out there, it's kind of neat whenever you've designed something, you put it up, it sells a few times, and then you're watching a YouTube video and somebody goes, and then I got this great design. It's like, oh shit, man. somebody else made that and I wasted all that time, and then you realize you're the one that made it and he's talking about your design. It's fucking cool. Is what
I'm encountering that on Facebook every once in a while.
Yeah.
A 3D printing group, and like, so I got this Quintesson. It's really good. Like,
yeah, you fucking did. That's me.
Yeah, and I decide
You'll notice the head of the Quintessons.
I decided basically not to comment, and I just sort of sit in the corner like, people don't know that I made that.
Yeah, it's like you're a superhero, man. You've done super stuff. One of
People also don't know that you shaped the bell end of those fucking Quintessons in the shape of your own cock.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking genius.
Yeah, it is. It is. There was one guy, though, that I was concerned with. There was one guy. We've had him on the show years and years ago, Trent Troop. Yeah, Trent Troop, the Octaverate Forge. And I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on here? What's going on with him? Because he's got some beautiful designs, right? And I am happy to tell you that in a few weeks, you are going to see Trent Troop stuff up on Cults 3D as well. And I mean, the stuff that Trent has made is fantastic. Sergeant Hoverboard, as a hoverboard and also as a gun, like a Target Master Sergeant Hoverboard. The fucking weaponoids, just so many swords, guns, characters, upgrades. I'm so happy to see that. More on that later on in the upcoming weeks. I'm not going to spill all the beans now, but people that were worried about the Octaverate Forge, and like I said, it was a beautiful, beautiful Shapeways page. He had a lot of fun stuff over there. And Trent Troop, if I'm remembering correctly, he used to work for Fun Pub. Xavier, you were with me on that show. Didn't he make the Waspinator head? The Fun Pub Waspinator?
He made the Collectors Club. It was the Collectors Club Waspinator. He said there was something, and I remember because I did the interview. You were sitting back. You wanted to just listen to him. And God, how far back now?
That's
2012.
That's over.
Man,
that's over 10 years. That's over 10 years.
Man.
Yeah.
He's been at this game a long time.
Yeah,
My
he has.
God, it just hit me how long ago that interview was.
I'd say
wow.
that interview is close to 13
I did the interview.
years.
So, geez, stop talking. You're making my heart hurt here. But he did mention that he did work with them, and he put something that we should look out for on the back of the Waspinator head, because he said he designed the head. And we were like, oh shit, we just got an exclusive on a design. And I forget now what exactly was the thing that he designed that went into the toy, but it was like, we broke that story. That was us.
Yeah. And we broke the story about one of the BMOG characters, the Ichthyosaur.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once upon a time, we actually had some actual press credentials going on because we contributed news.
We've broke a couple stories, I'm happy to say. We have broke a couple stories. Like if you go over the Twitter, I think we were the first people. There have been a couple images that jumped up there that we were the first people to have those images. I can't tell you who shared those with me, but it was awesome. But yeah, so when I beseech you, if you have a 3D printer and you see that Trent Troop thing pop up, you see the Octaverate Forge on Cults, and we'll let you know here, I beg you, give this man your money because you're going to get a great product in return. Going over to the chat.
Chainbill Splatterpuss. Chainbill Splatterpuss is still the best goddamn name ever for a third-party toy.
Right? And I was talking to Trent the other day, and he goes, "What's the stuff you like?" And I went, BMOG. It was the first thing I typed. Fucking BMOG. BMOG is the shit. BMOG's great. It's fucking awesome. There's nothing better that Trent's ever done, and Trent's done some amazing stuff. There's nothing better than BMOG. Bear made of guns. Like,
Chain Bill.
and remember that he
I mean,
told us
Chain Bill Splatterpuss. Just fucking.
there's a
told
little
us, yes.
yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. We were the guys that broke the BMOG stand for Bear made of guns instead of Biomechanical Ordnance Gestalt.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Sure. Great
Yeah.
name. Bear made of guns.
Bear made of guns. God damn, man. So I'm so happy to hear that is not stuff that's just disappearing into the ether. That's stuff that's going to survive. It's going to get into even more people's hands now. So awesome. Going over to the chat. Dewan Perez says, so yeah, I mentioned earlier, I mentioned earlier at work they had a guy come in. Oh, hold on here. Oh, here it is. Dewan says, I work in a hospital cleaning rooms. Used to work at Dollar General. That's where I met Wolf. I'm the reason he got hired. Then I got fired and he quit a few months after. That's sweet. Dwayne says, I'm glad I'm listening with headphones. I got to walk through the store laughing, though. Technical Jim, didn't someone make a fan mode out of Siege Cog to make him a rifle for Fortress Maximus? I don't remember that. Please, if you find that, let me know. Dwayne March says,
I have that.
Oh, cool. Dwayne March says, I put up a few designs on Shapeways, so they might owe me a few bucks. I'm not sure, though. My first 3D printer was a TiVo Tarantula.
Probably fucking do.
Yeah. Still have it, but it's been disassembled for a while. Holson, if I was tech savvy, I'd consider getting a 3D printer, but I'm just not. Dewanis, I think I might start drawing furry porn again. Did that in middle school for a few years. Made so much money. Dwayne March says, Trent Troop can turn out product quick when he isn't feeling under the weather. Yeah, the stuff that Trent makes is incredible. And absolutely incredible. Yeah, furry porn. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say middle school?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
We're just going to ignore
As in,
all
you
of that.
knew the anatomical structure of several things in middle school, and you're like, you know what? This one could use a 10-foot pole.
Man, oh man. Why? Belush just asked, why now, oh Lord? Yeah, I know. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, moving on to Looky What I Found. Xavier, buddy, do you have a Looky What I Found?
Oh, let me pull up Facebook. Come back to me real quick. I found something. It has to do with the movie Aliens.
Not bad. Okay, cool. Thomas, how about you? Do you have a Looky What I Found?
I have not because I am currently away.
That's okay. How about you, Kyle? Looky What I Found?
None of the sort.
Ooh, damn it. Let's see here. Do I have
clean?
any-
Almost a clean sweep.
Yeah.
That's not good.
There was something, and I went, oh, I remember what it is now. Thinking of, I'm going to TFW right now. I know exactly where to go for it, too. This was user Mavs. I am super looking forward to this. And I was going to skip on Slipstream, but now I'm going to get, now I'm going to get Slipstream because Mavs has created a Lysac conversion kit.
Oh, I seen this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We can have everybody's favorite cat girl right here. And I mean, there's your cartoon of Lysac. There it is, the Lysac armor and head on the Windblade model. And that looks really, really good in red, quite honestly. And there it is, kind of photoshopped up in green.
Nice.
Right? Oh man, this, and he's almost done. He just needs to get the wings done. This is fantastic. This is something I will be purchasing from Mavs.
Lysac and the Breastmasters are something I desperately want to come back. That third-party version of Leozac was cool and all, but it was just out of my price range.
Yeah.
Anyway, I found my thing.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and see yours, buddy.
So I was just looking at this, and they decided to save on money, use already pre-existing things to build some of the sets and aliens, and they hit a transformer right in plain sight.
I know
in
this.
the Aliens movie.
Yeah, Shockwave. Actually, there's a couple of Shockwaves.
Where's this?
This is in the
And here's
Aliens
an
movie.
example. Yeah.
See, there's Shockwave, and there's another
With,
Shockwave.
yeah.
I gotta see this.
I'm sharing the screen.
So
I'm not
this
getting
passed
anything.
me by. I didn't know
Hang
this,
on.
but yeah, they just incorporated them as props into the movie.
Yeah, there's another toy that I think there's another Transformer that's embedded in one of the walls, like it's part of the design of the wall. But yeah, you'll see like in this little self-surgery capsule, you see a Shockwave here, but then look over to the left, you see another Shockwave. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah.
How cool is that?
That is really, really cool. I love seeing little things like that. Like I remember I used to shave my legs and I saw Obi-Wan talking into my razor once.
Oh yeah, that totally is just a half transformed Shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Going over to the chat. Boy, the wind's picking up and we're actually in a tornado warning right now. Yeah. God, that'd be great if Johnstown just got fucking taken down by a tornado. Really, really wipe the scum off the fucking streets. Calm, Scott.
Scott, aren't you currently parked in Johnstown? At least your car is.
Fucking worth it. Be so fucking worth it. Let's see here. Technical Jim says Greg and Trent.
Don't take this away from me.
Greg and Trent also do the Rift Tracks MST3K style show, The Isle of Rangoon. Solid stuff. I'll check it out. Dewanis Perez says mostly wolf dick. Favorite was a lion getting pegged by his gazelle girlfriends. He had such a fluffy mane. Boy, Dewanis, you and Wolf always bring such color to the show. Crossbones goes, holy shit, it's Shockwave. And Holson85 says, in Rawhead Rex, the kid reads a TF comic right before he gets killed. That's the way I want to die. I want to be reading Lost Light and just some monster eats me. That'd be fantastic. I mean, that's just fucking perfect, man.
Oh boy, I can't wait to find out who Rung is.
Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Kyle, my boy, my friend, my inner city ghetto compadre. Did you get anything this week?
My bitch.
No, I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Thomas, how about you, buddy?
Well, even though I'm away in another province, I found at a Walmart, I found Shatter, Gears, and Chromia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like 12 hours away from where I live, and I found them.
Holy
nice.
hell, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
I actually found this I also found the Shattered. The Studio Series concept art sort of Shockwave, but I decided to hold off. I spent too much money as it is.
No, I understand that. How about you, Xavier?
Nothing but on the way, and it's something I've had my eye on fucking forever. You know that Warhammer 40K crossover Transformers line called Archcore?
Yes.
So I finally knuckled down and I bought a bid. Like I bid on something and I bought a Frostlight, which is the main component for like their version of Optimus. So that's on the way. That's the one Walter had that he was so happy about. And I agreed that it is just the fucking best looking version of like an Optimus as a truck you could get. And I can't wait to get this thing.
Awesome. Well, I had a nice week. I didn't get a lot, but what I got was really, really good. So let me just take a peek here, make sure I don't have anything sneaking up there. No, I did have a revelation about the Deluxe Insecticons box. No, I was looking at the box the other day, and it was like they had Minotaurus and the Insecticons running after him, and I realized in the Dreamwave comics they were cannibals and they ate Micromasters. So just had that little revelation. I got Farrakh today. Farrakh Obama.
Hey.
This I haven't. I can't really say too much about what I think of him. I like his looks, but I just got I opened up the box on the pre-show. You know, it was
Me and Bruce Springsteen trying to have a podcast.
Word, oh, look at me dance! I could dance. But something I can speak to, something that I love dearly, is where the fuck did I put it? It's giant. I got me some Tidal Wave.
Woo!
Oh man, this was fun. I almost lost a couple of these guys. I almost threw them away with the box. This is such a fun Titan class. I've had such a blast with him. I've been very.
Are you sharing your screen?
What's that?
Are you sharing your screen?
I don't have to share my screen. I'm broadcasting live. You should just be able to look at your screen and see. If I share my screen, you can't see me. Can anybody else see me holding Tidal Wave? Am I doing
I
it?
see it just fine.
Okay. But yeah, this was really, really nice. These are all separate parts that pop off. You got these huge cannons. You got tiny little cannons. I would say the only real gripe I have is the lack of ramjet. I really wanted his little mini con. You know, which I guess now it wouldn't be a mini con, it would be like a core class that would go on there. And there's a 5mm peg for it to peg onto, but it's just, man, lack of ramjet. Other than that, it is glorious. I've been looking at the Armada game all the time, going like, finally, I can recreate this, and asking my wife to kill me now.
Is there even a little elevator in his bicep for a ramjet to rise out of?
Take a look right there, my man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is some fun stuff. It is some fun stuff. Is it worth the price? Probably not, but I still fucking love it anyway. I don't have to pay for it. I'm gonna just run up my credit card and then die.
You know, they say debt is an asset, so I assume when you shuffle off this mortal coil and you leave all your shit to me in your will, that's going to include a hefty chunk of debt that I'm going to pass on to Kyle.
That's if Ariana dies before I do, and I don't want that to happen. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, but I'm going to make Kyle pay for it all.
I don't even want to think about that. I'm going to shut the fuck up right now. Gentlemen, what are your big plans for this week?
Run up your credit card bill.
That's too late, man. Too fuckity late. Oh my god, my knees, my balls.
Your pussy and your crack.
My pussy and my crack. Let's see.
Quick,
here.
Duana, sketch that.
Yeah. No, don't. Please don't. Dwayne Marsh says, Lysac is why I'm getting that slipstream mold. Non-Neff has a wing filler. Belucius, the past week I got diverticulitis flare-up and raging toothache. Belucius, buddy, I'm so sorry. That's vicious. Holson, I see it. Nice. Crossbone Scoopa, I now sport the beard of truth. If you listen closely, it'll tell you why you having the high ground is the best way to end conflict. Look how Obi-Wan defeated Anakin. Just say you have the high ground. That's some good madman rambling right there. That's like manifesto shit, Corey. You keep that shit up, man. God bless you. Dewana says, Wolf told me if I'm good, I get a treat, so I'm determined to get the treat. And Gigatwin says, the new Tidal Wave is such a great figure. Just wish it was green instead of purple. Also, I'm sad we don't have the Minicon Range yet. Yeah, you and me both. Oh, my God.
Fucking flip out if someone did just a tiny version of Armada Optimus for Tidal Wave to chase around a beach so I could snipe his head with a Minicon extension.
I'm kind of expecting somebody to 3D print up a Tidal Wave, quite honestly. I honestly see it happening. And whenever they do...
Can you imagine somebody...
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Oh, could you imagine somebody 3D printing not tidal wave the figure, tidal wave the level?
That would be great.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be
That's
great.
Tidal wave, the level would be on par with Eternia from Masters of the Universe.
No.
Because you're...
Check this shit out. Somebody did 3D design. I ain't printing this shit. Somebody 3D designed Autobot City.
Oh?
From the movie. Let me see if I can
Oh.
find that shit.
Okay.
Autobot City.
How much table space do you need?
It would have been a lot. STL. Autobot City STL. Let's see here. Shift. We need to get quotes around Autobot City. Images. Autobot City STL. Autobot City 3D maybe?
Okay.
3D. All 3D warehouse. This might be it, because I remember it was on some weird. Yeah, this is it. View and augmented. No. 3D preview. View in 3D. Oops, we'll need to sign in. Okay, hold on here. Sign in, create account. Can we just use my Google or some shit? Sign in with Google. I'll be Blunghole instead of Strange Pathways. Continue. I agree. Oh shit, my soul.
Ripped out of my body.
Okay, 3D preview, view in 3D. Okay, well, shit. Download it? I guess I have to download it.
Fine, do that.
Okay.
If you move.
How big is it?
It's as big as you want it to be, quite honestly. But I mean,
Yeah.
Are we talking Star Wars Cantina from Women's Day magazine type of big?
there's the Autobot shuttle on the fucking landing bay. If we go over here, let's
Share
see
your
here.
screen, Scott.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Thank you, Xavier. Share your screen. Allow. Minimize. So there's the shuttle, right? There's the mountain range. There's like the landing gantry, and there you see like staircases. And if you look up here, here's different platforms. There's where Devastator attacks, right? And
That's that spot where Megatron took that horrible spill.
there's Blaster's communications tower.
So, like, the shuttle alone has to be bigger than Commander Class Optimus.
Oh, absolutely. But then here's the really neat thing. You
So
go,
that's a lot of fucking space.
yeah. You go over here. Here's this mountain range behind everything, right? You look at, there's the fucking Ark.
Oh, it's way on the other side.
Yeah, there's the Ark.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So I mean, yes. I guess
So you can do the scenes from the comic.
I guess if you had an Orange Storm Giga and the rest of your fucking life, you could print this out to scale.
What's an Orange Storm Giga?
Orange
Is that a Mega 3D printer?
Storm Giga. I think, and their price isn't too bad. I think they're like $2,500.
And they're like a Mega printer.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Huh.
There's the Orange Storm
Nice.
Giga, and there's a table with a woman sitting next to it.
Oh yeah, so it is an ultimate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's fucking insane.
For fabricating prototypes of armor or something.
Just slightly.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, if you got in with the early bird stuff, it was $12.50. It's $2.50 right now. It comes to you in 2 big fucking like wooden crates. So I suppose if you had, like I said, if you had an Orange Storm Giga, like, yeah, there it is. There's your Neptune 3, Neptune 3 Plus, Neptune 3 Max, and the fucking Orange Storm Giga. Like, they really fucking upped their game real quick. And apparently it's going to have a thing where you can add 4 heads to it, so you can print 4 of the same thing at once. But, yeah.
That's how you make Lamborghinis.
Eventually, I would like to get an Orange Storm Giga. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah. I'd like to have one of every 3D printer. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not popular enough to get them for free like everybody else does. You say bad words online, so no free 3D printers or Transformers for you. Let's see here. Dwayne Marsh says, paint that new core
you
class.
do it without showing your asshole. So
yeah, true. Dwayne Marsh says, paint that new core class Starscream into Ramjet. Holson says, oh, high ground. Tommy was so. Dewana says, I've been going on Omegle since I was 10. I cried when it shut down earlier this year. Gigatwin, dear Lord, and full-size Autobot City would be larger than a fully grown man. Holson says, share screen could be a Decepticon that infiltrated the NSA. Hi, Steve. And Holson also says, that's a big-ass printer. Gentlemen, I just accidentally tapped a button. I don't know how to get out of this. I'm fucked. But I think this is where we're going to end the show. My screen just got huge. Maybe if I hit escape. No. We're fucked. We're fucked. So I guess now's a good time. Thank you for being here so much. Oh, wait. Can I get out of it this way? I'd like to read off everybody that was in the chat, but I can't see the chat anymore. Let me see if I can remember everybody. Big thank you going out to the members of our chat. Crossbones Koopa, Belucius, Wolf1701, Dewanis Perez, Dwayne Marsh, Technical Jim, Gigatwin. Am I forgetting anybody? This is a great memory.
Holson85.
Holson, thank you. Holson85, as always. Man, my brother from another Njord. And just everybody that I'm forgetting, thank you so much for being here. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
all right, night.
I don't know what the fuck I
night.
did, man. I don't know. Shit.
I don't know.
I'm
It'd be
fucked.
funny if it persisted next week too.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Just, everything's a horrible mess and it won't stop. Just like the United States.
Good concept.